Konnichiwa minasan, Nihiya de. Today's the day I'm going to teach you my 5 steps on how to study a language. Maybe you already have your method. I realize more and more that there are things you need to know in advance and things you need to be aware of in order to prevent making mistakes, wasting time, and to improve the way you learn. And this brings me to the first, and if not the most important part. Different language equals different culture. There are no direct translations. Something I see people forgetting here and there. Humans evolved separately from each other and created different cultures and a way how to communicate. Let's take a really crazy example. There are tribes in Namibia, which is located in South Africa. They're communicating by clicking noises. If I insulted anyone, I'm sorry. Languages, communication was created to describe situational experiences and naming things. Hence, my advice, don't try to translate directly, rather try to understand the meaning. Which brings me kind of to part 2. When studying, go 90% immersion or as much as possible. Immersion is said to be the most efficient way to study a language. I agree, only 90%. Hear me out. Since immersion doesn't give you a translation, rather a situation, it depends on the person how to deal with the situation. So how do you know everyone learns the same meaning? On the other hand, if you get told what you're learning, you can focus a little bit more in direction and you understand the situation better. Yet, regarding the process itself, keep it as much immersion as possible. As an example, when you're about to learn new grammar, know in your language what is it about. From then, only use the desired language for everything. The third part.
3 Gläser.
Practice and study every day and in every occasion. Side note, momentum is key. Languages take practice, and practice takes time. Why, as you say, practice makes perfect. Annoying, right? Hell yes! But that's how it is. Yet, it isn't as annoying as you might think. Our brain is so good at exaggerating fear and anxiousness before experiencing it. Make the step and you'll realize soon that practicing is just a habit, and habits can easily be adapted to and adjusted to a daily schedule. So easy that it won't bother you anymore. Especially languages, which take only minutes of your day. Well, depending how fast you want to improve, of course. Oh, basically it's just momentum. You know when you want to push something that's really heavy? At the beginning it's so hard, but once you're in motion, it's getting easier. Well, the same with the languages or whatever you want to learn. Once you start, when you keep a pace and you keep doing it, it gets easier. Therefore, practice in the morning what you've learned the day before, and in the evening what you've learned on the same day. And take extra time to focus on things you have trouble with. Don't forget to read and speak out loud. Speaking out loud helps our brain to memorize things easier. Use the amazing free internet. Depends where you live. Maybe you pay $30 a month. Watch YouTube videos, read books, or maybe take classes. In addition, use every occasion. A few things I recommend doing. At the restaurant or supermarket, ask yourself, how would you say something you just did in your own language? Brainstorming. Or imagine conversations. Well, just use experienced ones as example. Like in movies. Hey, what did he say?
What?
What country you from?
What?
How could I say that in... One more thing. Take notes, so you don't forget what to research afterwards. Keep informing yourself via friends, partner, teacher, apps, and more. To be honest, there's not too much to explain about this topic. It speaks for itself. Obviously, don't hesitate to ask your friends if they know the language. Get a boyfriend or girlfriend. Ask your teacher as much as you can. Use plenty of free apps, for example, HelloTalk or more. And obviously, exercise with these sources. At last, always keep informing yourself. Always have a question in your repertoire. The last point on this list is tremendously important. Don't overstep your interest. Keep it steady and find your pace. It's simple. Don't force yourself into annoyance and keep your studying as hard as your interest. Hey, I just showered. You should motivate yourself with goals and obviously be eager enough to improve. Just don't feel forced to do more than you actually want. Those serotonin boosts due to good results will keep you motivated. Now let's recap it one more time for better understanding. Different languages are different cultures. Study mostly with immersion. Practice every day. Research by asking your friends and all sources you have. And keep yourself motivated. Make sure to like and subscribe. What are you doing? Everyone is doing that. Stop that! It's annoying! Okay, I'm sorry. Regardless, feel free to share it with people you think need to see this or, well, even just for pure joy. では、またね!